Hello, everyone here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 on Lost Worlds. Since last episode, finished plowing up that new plot of land we cleared here. So we now are up to two fields here. Planning on putting soybeans here, I thought, in this field. That one. I don't think we can plant any of the grain crops. Can we? Yeah, no, wheat, barley, canola, that stuff. Well, I guess we can do oats yet. We could do that. But I figured we'd do some soybeans, everyone. So we're going to grab our cultivator here. It is just plowed ground here at the moment. I've got the farm all hooked up to the cultivator. We'll see how the farm all pulls this cultivator. Again, it was a struggle in there pulling the plow last episode. I had a couple of good suggestions for that. All the same theory, by the way. It was just set a slower speed and see if you can keep it from jumping gears. Because I think it's the gear jumping here that is kind of killing the power on this track. I mean, whenever it switches gears, I think the next gear up seems like it's too high for it, and then it's got to try to shift back down to the lower gear, and it's just not working with it, right? So anyway, I'm going to set course play. I figured on this one, I'm going to grab the planter here, and hopefully course play can detect this field here. I would think it would be able to with no problem. Let's see what's here. Course. Oh yeah, perfect. Look at that. We're going to do one headland, I think. We have 30 feet. Wow, is that actually doesn't seem like it's that wide. Maybe it is. Anything else we need to change? Oh, you know what? Field margin. Let's, I think -2 is the right one, right? I always forget if this is plus or minus, but we'll generate the course, see what it looks like here. Yeah, it looks like minus was the right answer. And that just gives us a little more overlap on the edge of the field. That way, just hopefully course play will miss a little bit less. And speaking of missing as well, another option I always want to change, everyone. Again, just my opinion, these settings should come this way, but raise tools. You want them to raise late, you want them to lower early. So that, again, to explain how this works, Evan. So when that course play gets to the end, rather than raising it right away, it will wait. And then same thing with lowering tools. When it gets to the start point to lower one, well, it should have already lowered because it lowered early, right? That makes sense. So anyway. I think, yeah, you could also adjust the tool set offset horizontal if you had to as well. You're still having problems, but usually I figure the late and early, those, again, I don't understand why a little bit of overlap would hurt everyone. That's, I don't know. Anyway, just the way Courseplay does it. So first waypoint. Oh, you're going to run this way, aren't you? Oh, okay. I was hoping Courseplay would run the other way, but I mean, whatever, I guess. Also, that reminds me, before I forget here, looks like I missed a little bit of grass over here, and I should probably I think our equipment's out of the way over here, isn't it? Let me check this here a minute, make sure we're... Oh, yeah, we should be good. Okay. I'll take care of this grass, whatever shrubby stuff is here a minute. Should be able to just paint this, hopefully. And then once the cultivator runs over it, that will take care of it. So, let's see, we want to go to painting. Or actually, no, just... did plants. I think that's what I did last time. Just bump this up in size a little bit. Boom. And then that should still be plowed ground under there, which is what it looks like. And then when the cultivator runs over that, that should hopefully get rid of it. If not, we'll have to bring the plow back. Or actually, what we could do, I've got the mod that allows you to use a cultivator as a plow. So we just got to turn this on and let this plow, if you will. It'll create a field. Speaking of which, this thing is not running right, is it? The hitch on this farm almost a little bit too low. Need to adjust the... Is this hydraulic? Oh, that actually is hydraulically driven there. Okay, interesting. A lot of times on the older tools, that one, I'm going to call it a turnbuckle. That's maybe not quite the right name for it, but you adjust the distance here with a hitch. That way you can level out the machine. I don't think you unfortunately can on this one here. I know some mods actually will let you do that. Like, you can actually adjust that hitch so you get it leveled right, but, oh well. Okay, figured, well, actually, you know what? We do have two planters. I wonder if we go back. Where's the shop here? Wrong way. Shop is over here. We could, nope, that's not the planter. I thought I had another planter. Yeah, we could pull this planter as well, I suppose. Figured I was just going to use our row crop planter and call it good. We got the John Deere 7000 up here. Pulling with the John Deere A here. And again, this particular planter happens to be RDAllen mod here, by the way. I was asked where you can get this particular mod. I don't think I publicly released this one yet, everyone, but it is available on our multiplayer server. So for those who wonder, that is where it is available. I think the only reason it hasn't been released yet, I believe it does need a little bit more tweaking yet. Always wanted to fix the boxes on this as well, everyone. This is a mod somebody else created, and I mean, they made it a mod, I guess you could say, but it was in pretty tough shape. So I completely went through this, fixed almost 95% of it up, I'll say. Or maybe I shouldn't say 95%, more like maybe let's go 60% of it up, everyone, because yeah, the back half here has not been fixed yet. Always was kind of on my list, like it'd be nice to fix that sometime, but okay, let's switch. Nope, that's not what we're planting. There we go. That's what we want to plant. Let's see if we have enough soybeans here to plant this field or not. Also, for some reason, the row crop markers don't work. I'm going to have to investigate that. I don't know why the markers are not working. They always used to, so a little bit suspicious there. Oh, come on, John Deere model. You should be able to pull this. That's cool, of course, but we don't need that open here at the moment. Ooh, actually, I wonder if the raise and lowering late and early is going to get me in trouble. We'll find out one. Because when we planting this section here, if of course they starts cultivating and plowing into it, we'll have to see how that goes. That might be a bit of a problem. Yeah, we're getting a little close. We'll let the farm all get a little bit further ahead here a minute. And we'll finish going around. Then we can just come back to this end of the field. There, one. And hopefully course play is running a fairly straight. It looks like it is here. I'm sitting at about 180 degrees, that one. So once we get around here, we can just set up a 0-degree course here with GPS. So we should be good, hopefully. Oh, yeah, that's... you know what? I don't think there's any sense in me even... continuing to plant along here, to be honest, because I think it's just going to get wrecked. Are we going to keep backing up? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. No, no. Faking me out here, Evan. He's faking me out. Oh, maybe actually, you know what? I might be in the way. Yep, that's what the problem is. Not entirely sure what he's supposed to be doing here, but... You know what? If he's going to do that, I'm just going to keep going around. Yeah, we'll probably lose a little bit of crop here, because, again, of course, it keeps doing what it's doing there. Oh, well. Oh, now he's going forward. Of course, Evan. As soon as I get back line course, I was like, okay, now we'll go forward. Really? Really, course play? Oh, well. Not like the good old sound of Johnny Popper doing some planting, right, everyone? Pulling the old John Deere 7000 here. Ground-driven planter, no doubt, right? Uh-oh. Come on, tractor. Like, uh-oh, we came to a stop, everyone. Oh, we just got to shift down to lower gear. Yeah, there we go. Second gear. Speaking of gears, this tractor is a 4 or 6. I forget. Shifter only shows 4. I think I'd like to say there's 6 on this tractor, but I could be wrong. It might only be 4 gears, that one. Oh, yeah, there is 6. Okay, at least in the game, anyway, there's 6. Pretty sure that's what they're supposed to be in real life, too, of one. I think there's 6 gears on this tractor. No high-low, if I remember correctly from what you folks told me in the comments there. Pretty sure I'd like to say that's the way my grandpa's tractor was as well. He had a John Deere 520. I don't think there was high-low on that one either that I remember. It was just 6 gears and of course, a reverse. I think it was only one reverse gear, too, from what I remember of it. So you only had one speed going backwards, right? Okay, let's get GPS set up here, man. We are going to run 0 degrees, I think, if I got that right. We're going to auto with that. Wow, amazing. 14 feet wide. Ooh. We'll get this planted in no time, huh? Probably won't get it planted this episode, I doubt. We'll have to see once. Maybe we can, but I think we're about as wide as the plow was there last episode. And obviously, we didn't quite finish up plowing this field. I think this field's a little bit larger than, yeah, definitely larger than the cornfield here. And again, what we'll do next year, everyone, we will combine both of these fields here together. So we'll just have one field. For now, we'll just have 2 fields. That way we can have 2 different crop types. Yeah, what did I say? Of course, I was going to destroy what we planted there. I think once we get further down the field, will be good. It's just this angled section here. Ooh, on that corner a little more than I thought we would. That's fine. We'll just, we'll replant. Not a big deal. Change that setting on there as well. Always prefer to open with the keyboard as opposed to the right click with the mouse, everyone. Again, use any sort of mouse controlled equipment right away. Course plays interfering with that, right? So nice thing about using one of these tractors, Evan, has a nice tight turning radius to it, right? Turns very sharply. I'm on, tractor. Let's go. I see it shifting gears there. It's actually kind of cool to watch. Very nice job on the mod author's part, actually, like, animating that. I mean, like, the mod author actually took the time to actually, like, okay, that's in the right spot. That's in the right spot for the gear. At least I'm assuming that's the right spot for the gears. I don't know. Hey, folks, you know, third gear actually down here. There's 4th gear, apparently. There's 5th gear. Wonder where 6th gear is. 6th gear apparently is just in the middle there. Okay. Oh. I'd like to say I could be wrong, but I thought on my grandpa's tractor, each gear actually had like its own position. And again, I don't remember. It's been so long, I don't remember exactly what those positions were again, but and then, of course, we got the hand clutch here on the right side. Left and right brakes. I'm not entirely sure. I see we got a couple other levers here. I'm not sure what these levers are for, everyone. We got a lever down here. We got some sort of lever there. And looks like some sort of push pedal there. I'm not entirely sure what those are for. Yeah, we got a couple buttons here, too. I'm not sure. Is there lights on this tractor? Oh, actually, there are. So one of those is probably for lights. I don't know which one of these here for lights. That one. Oh, you know what? This actually might be the starter. This is probably the starter one there, right? I think that's the one on the left. If I remember correctly, I'd like to say that's the starter, I think. I think on my grandpa's tractor, if I remember correctly, on my grandpa's oven, it was just like a push button there instead of like this great big old, I guess we can't look at it now because we're backing up, but, there we go. Yeah, instead of this bigger foot pedal, I think it was just a push button there. And yeah, we got a couple levers up here. One's probably throttle. I'm not sure what the other one would be for, though. I don't know. You folks might have to help me out with all the different controls on this are for. Oh, PTO. That one would be the PTO lever, if I remember correctly. I think that's what that is anyway, right? Oh, actually, you know what? That might be the hydraulic one. Maybe one of these other ones is the PTO then. Not sure. Yeah, because that's actually directly connected to the hydraulic, isn't it? Again, I know I keep talking about my grandpa's tractor. On my grandpa's tractor, like say the lever for the hydraulics was right here, but it wasn't a big lever like that. It was just like, you know, one of the smaller, probably used to on some of the older tractors, right? That's the type of hydraulic lever my grandpa's had on it. Horrible job lining up here. Don't worry, I'm first day on the job here, new to this, you know. There we go. Haven't taken the time to return the forestry equipment yet, by the way. As I said, I think we're pretty much about done with it. There are some trees over here we can possibly remove. There's not a whole lot, though. So I think what we're probably going to do, Evan, is we're going to return what we have. We'll wait till we get some more land. Once we get more land, then we'll look at getting some more forestry equipment here again. And again, depends what land we get here. I actually haven't even looked at the land on this map. So, like, if we were to get 7 there. Oh, not bad. $85,000, Evan. So... yeah, actually, we can afford that. $159,000 if we want the big chunk there. Whoa, look out. Did I get it in time? I think I got it just in time, that one. Or did I miss just a little bit? That was close. Obviously, again, we don't want any soybeans in the corn if we can help it, that one. Actually, soybeans in the corn isn't the worst of things, that one. More like corn and the soybeans, that's a bit more of a problem. I'm sure any of you folks drive out in the country, you see, a field, right? Yeah, it's not necessarily uncommon to see corn growing in the soybean field sometimes. I will have to say it has definitely gotten much better here in the last few years, Evan. I know back when I was younger, you drive past the soybean fields and it's like, oh yeah, look at all the corn out there. But you don't see that quite so much anymore. I don't know, they got the chemicals figured out so they can kill any corn that might be growing in the soybean field, or yeah, just not sure. But yeah, I don't see it quite as much anymore, that's for sure. Anyway, just a reminder, Evan, if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, don't forget to do so. Always very much appreciated. And, of course, once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on your notifications. Get notified of the next latest, greatest episode going live here. And, of course, as always, Evan, if you like the video, well, you know what to do. Give her the old thumbs up there. And if you'd like to catch some more RDAllen content, you can find that over on Twitch. RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below in the description there. Again, anyone is welcome to join, as long as you can play nicely and follow the rules. And again, that information is down below in the description there. No, yes. Horseplay is kind of wrecking some of our planted corn up on this top part here as well, isn't it? Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Nicely executed turn, if I do say so myself. One of the benefits of a tractor like this, Evan, you can pretty much turn on a dime. In fact, probably actually... don't even need a dime to turn on. Okay, well, that being said, let's head over to the comment section in a moment. See what you folks had to say here. Starting off with Dustin. Dustin was saying, I have a modded 706 that goes up to 240 horsepower with a Cummins repower. That's not original. Let's see, 706. Farmall 706 or no, is it Farmall that does the 706 or International 706? Either way, Farmall 706 with 240 horsepower. Huh? That's got a little bit. Now, is that for field work, or is that more like a road speed there with that 240 horsepower? Jeffrey was saying synchro and power shift both were 8-speed. Ah, good to know. I couldn't remember that. So yeah, again, talking about the older tractors like the John Deere 4020 of one has an 8-speed synchro shift on it, and then the power shift is also 8-speed. I was thinking for some reason that was maybe different, but nope, that is 8-speed as well on the power shift. So those are the two transmission options here. And actually, did I look in the cab? Which one do we have, I wonder? Because that would probably make the tractor we have even more rare of one. If we have and I'm not even sure what configurations it all came in here. But we got the John Deere 4020, of course, with front wheel assist. Yeah, okay, this has the synchro transmission in everyone. Yep, John Deere's good old synchro range transmission there, and that's exactly how it shifts. For those of you not familiar with that here, 1, 2, 3, reverse, 2, 5, reverse, 4, 7, reverse, and 6 and 8. Still wonder if you cut this out and if you get a reverse gear and 8. I don't know. Very curious about that, everyone. I don't know how that transmission is set up. If you can actually get a... Is it possible to have a reverse in 6 and 8? So yeah, again, at least with a synchro range transmission, Evan, like I said, Evan, you got 8 forward gears and 3 reverse gears. Mason was saying, I think the red tractor's geared problem is the fault of auto shift. Can't do high, too fast for low. The best thing is to set your speed lower. Oh, actually, speaking of which, seems like Coursplay's handling it okay. At least Coursplay's staying ahead of us anyway, so haven't actually taken the time to mess with it here. Courseplay seems to be doing... Did I forget to lower that, or... No? Okay, must have forgot to lower it. Come on, you folks were supposed to yell at me and tell me I was just... yeah, oh well. Not planting nothing. We'll go back over it. We're also almost out of seed here, so we're gonna have to get some seed and fertilizer here pretty quick. Oh, we're getting to that section there with that grass, too. Hopefully, again, like I said, the cultivator will get rid of that. Not, we'll have to do something about it. Going back to Mason's Farms comment there, I figured the problem with the red tractor was just, it's a red tractor. That's the problem with it, right? Oh, he was struggling a little bit going up that hill there, wasn't he? Yeah, we're probably going to have the same problem once we get over there here, too, with the A. If it wasn't for the fact, Course, I was working up and down like this, I would work across like we did with the chisel plow, but much less of a hill that way. Wait a minute. Okay, we are lowered. Oh, is it? Why is it off? Oh, there's your problem, Houston. It's turned off. Why is it turned off? I don't know. Let's try this third time. Third time's the charm, right, everyone? Lower down, turned on, locked on. We're actually planting. I believe the verdict is yes. We are actually planting this time. Okay. Struggling, everyone. Struggling. Riding the struggle bus here, right? Have to get myself one of those shirts here next. Good looking RDAllen shirt there, if you ask me, everyone. Christopher was saying, a good video, keep it up. Don't want to work too hard on logging. Oh, that's right there. Christopher, yeah, I don't want to work too hard. We'll just make sure we turn the logging equipment so we don't have to worry about that then. And speaking of which, Evan, we're probably going to go ahead and skip time after this. Oh, you know what? We do have some spraying we have to do. We'll have to get some spraying done. But then once the spraying is done, everyone, we'll probably go ahead and skip time, and we'll be ready for harvest here. Now we're going to need seed and fertilizer here real quick, aren't we? We've got a little more fertilizer than we do seed, but not by much. I think we got like a half a thing of seed left on the truck yet, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure how much fertilizer we have, but... Oh, that was 0. Oh, it's still planting yet. Can we make it to the end? I doubt it. And that is all she wrote up, and that is where we ran out. Okay. Go grab the truck here a minute. Well, I don't know if we actually have enough seed left here to fill the plant or not. We might have enough to maybe at least finish the plant. We'll see once. I don't have a whole lot left to go here yet, so... Oh, I was just going to say, let's see what's here. Which one is it going to grab? It's going to grab the liquid fertilizer. Okay, can we get seed? Oh, look at that, but we can actually get seed as well. Wow. I know, amazing concept, isn't it, everyone? Like, how many times do we struggle trying to get seed and fertilizer both into a planter, right? And there we just did it. Got both seed and fertilizer into the planter. The problem, obviously, being Evan, is you go to try to fill seed, and, you know, instead you get the liquid fertilizer. Well, then the liquid fertilizer is full, and you try to get seed, and, well, it just keeps trying to fill the liquid fertilizer, and, you get the same problem, too, if you got fuel. Couple things Giants just hasn't quite figured out yet, that's for sure. Hopefully, maybe in the future version of the game, everyone. Oh, this reminds me of a good joke I seen here the other day. I went about game testers here. This was not related to Farming Simulator, but I think it applies really well. So, in the picture, I went for this little joke. We've got a bridge. We've got a person walking across the bridge testing it. So, just a person walking across the bridge, Evan. That's the tester. Behind the tester, we got the users. Now, the users are in bulldozers and excavators and heavy haul trucks and, yeah. So the tester is walking across the bridge, everyone. Meanwhile, the users are bringing bulldozers and tanks and trucks and, yeah. And, of course, in the picture, I mean, it's just this little flimsy wooden bridge, right? So, you know, a person walking across the flimsy wooden bridge, that's fine. But now you start driving bulldozers and front loaders and trucks and tanks across it, and yeah, no, that bridge obviously is going to fall and collapse. So, you know, a good note to the game developers there. Rather than letting whatever pansies you had test this game here last time, maybe you should have some real people test it. Ooh, we're going to struggle going uphill here, aren't we, a little bit? Oh, boy. This isn't even the steep part yet. You better not be running over everything I planted over there, of course, but it looks like it is, isn't it? Oh, well. Should have known. Keep overshooting this turn here. Got to take it a little slower and turn a little less. Okay, well, anyone, looking at the time, it looks like it's about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, you folks have any comments and or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, Evan, thanks for watching. Until next time.